Okay, let's be real for a second. How many times have you been staring at a blank page or a super dense textbook, just wishing you had some kind of secret weapon?
Oh, all the time, right, like the classic student fantasy.
Exactly.
But the thing is, here in 2025, that's something.
Yeah,
Well, it's not a fantasy anymore, it's AI.
right.
And honestly, for students now not using these AI tools,
Yeah.
it's like choosing to study on hard mode. Like, why would you? You're missing out on a serious advantage.
Yeah, that makes total sense. So our mission today in this deep dive is basically to equip you with the AI tools you really need to know about. The ones that can actually make your academic life easier, maybe smarter, definitely faster.
We're talking about unlocking potential here.
Yes.
And look, this isn't just hype. Forget the buzzwords for a minute. We're talking practical stuff, like structuring that essay you're dreading or summarizing a huge book, even tackling tricky math problems, or learning new skills, managing your time better. AI can genuinely help with all of that. We're aiming for, no clickbait, no fluff, just real solutions you could use.
Perfect. So if you're ready to maybe upgrade your study game,
Let's do it.
let's dive into the first essential AI tool. It's probably one you've already heard of. Let's kick things off with ChatGPT. People call it the big one.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, it's powerful. But how can students use it really effectively for school beyond just like asking it to write a paragraph?
That's a great question because its real power is in how you use it, how you prompt it. It's way more versatile than people think.
Okay, like how?
So, for example, I recently used it for presentation, but not just to draft an outline. Asked it to role play.
Role play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, okay, ChatGPT, now pretend you're a skeptical audience member. What questions would you ask? Then, now be supportive. What are the strong points?
Yeah, okay.
That process, it helped me stress test my arguments, anticipate questions. It honestly saved me probably 2 hours of just staring at the wall trying to figure that out myself. It's like having this, I don't know, tireless tutor or brainstorming partner.
A tutor who never sleeps.
Exactly. Who's always ready to bounce ideas around.
That's way beyond just write this for me. But this brings up something really important. We always say this. ChatGPT is a helper, right? Not a cheater.
Crucial distinction. Absolutely crucial.
So how do you make sure you're actually understanding the stuff it gives you and not just, copy pasting? Because that just defeats the whole purpose.
Right. It's all about active engagement. Don't just take what it gives you. Think of it more like a really articulate research assistant. When it gives you information, you got to poke at it. Ask follow-up questions. What are the counter arguments here? Or can you explain that concept more simply? Or, really important, where did you get the information?
Checking its sources.
Yeah. Or asking for sources.
Yeah.
That forces you to actually grapple with the material. The AI output becomes the start of your learning process, not the end product.
Got it. Engage, question, verify.
Exactly. Okay, so from generating text, let's not talk about organizing it and, well, organizing everything else too.
Yeah.
Our next tool is Notion AI. And this thing, it could seriously change your whole study workflow. It's way more than just a place to type notes.
Oh, I can definitely speak to this. I use Notion for everything. My weekly study plans, research notes, it keeps my brain from exploding.
Right.
But the AI part adds this whole other layer. Like you can dump in all your messy notes from different lectures, maybe some articles.
Yeah.
And the Notion AI doesn't just summarize, which is useful, but it can actually spot connections, like thematic overlaps between different topics or links you totally missed.
Ooh, okay. That's smart.
It helps you build a much richer understanding, connecting the dots across your subjects. It's pretty amazing.
And it does all this, but the interface is just, it's super clean.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel clunky.
Not at all. It actually makes you want to be organized.
Which is half the battle. It just streamlines everything, frees up your mental energy so you can focus on the actual learning, not just juggling information.
Totally. Okay, let's shift gears slightly. A tool maybe more people know, but maybe don't use to its full potential. Grammarly.
Yes. The grammar police.
But the grammar police you'll actually like. Maybe. We know it checks grammar, spelling. But if you're already pretty good with English, what's the real added value for a student?
Well, you're right. It's way more than just catching typos. Its secret weapon, I think, is the tone detection and the clarity suggestions.
Tone. Okay, explain that.
So, it can tell you if your essay, which should be formal, accidentally sounds too chatty. Or maybe more importantly, if an email to your professor sounds too casual or even, unintentionally demanding.
Ooh, I can see that being useful.
I'll admit it saved me once. I was writing a quick email to my advisor, almost sent something way too informal. Grammarly flagged a phrase like, hey, just wondering, and suggested something more appropriate.
Phew, close call.
Yeah, those little things matter in academic communication. Grammarly helps you navigate that. It's about sounding polished and professional.
So it's not just saving grades, maybe saving your reputation a little bit too.
You could say that.
Okay.
Okay, next up, what if your grammar's fine, your tone's okay, but you just feel stuck?
Yeah.
Like you keep using the same words or you can't quite phrase something right.
Writer's block,
Yeah.
yeah, or just tired brain syndrome.
Exactly. That's where Quillbot comes in. Think of it as like a paraphrasing wizard.
A wizard. Oh,
You give it a sentence or a whole paragraph,
Right.
and it just rewrites it
Yeah.
magically. Offers different ways to say the same thing.
Okay, I can see how that's useful for students, especially when you're summarizing dense material, right?
Perfect for summaries.
Or just when you need to avoid sounding repetitive and your brain's just fried. It gives you options.
Exactly. It helps you keep your writing fresh and engaging, even when you're running on fumes. But, and this is a big but for all these tools.
Here comes the warning label.
Huh. Sort of. It's just crucial. With something like Quillbot, you have to double-check its output. Does the rewrite really mean the same thing as the original? Does it fit your intended meaning and tone?
Right. Don't just blindly accept the magic rewrite.
Never. AI is smart, incredibly smart.
Yeah.
But you're smarter. Your judgment, your critical eye, that's what makes these tools effective. Rather than just
Yeah.
automated, you're still the pilot.
I like that. AI is smart, but you're smarter. Okay, final set of tools. We've got Khan Academy, which keeps adding more AI features, and also YouTube, specifically its auto transcripts. How do these fit together for students?
Well, they both leverage AI in ways that make learning more adaptive and accessible. It's really cool.
So.
Khan Academy's AI, for instance, can figure out exactly where you are struggling with a concept, your specific knowledge gaps.
Okay.
And then it gives you personalized practice, stuff targeted right at what you need. It's not one-size-fits-all learning anymore.
Makes sense. And YouTube?
The AI-generated transcripts are amazing. They don't just let you read along. They make entire video lectures searchable.
Oh, so you can find the one specific point the professor made like 40 minutes into the lecture.
Exactly. Without scrubbing back and forth forever. You can just search the transcript. It turns passive video watching into active info lookup. Super helpful for visual learners or anyone reviewing for exams.
That's a game changer.
It really is. And tying it all together, AI is making learning much more personal, much more targeted, and easier to navigate.
Okay, so that's a whirlwind tour, but there you have it. 5 really powerful AI tools that honestly every student should probably be checking out right now.
Yeah, each one tackles a different part of the academic journey.
It really boils down to working smarter, not just grinding harder, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's the core message. And it's important to remember, AI isn't replacing you, it's upgrading you.
Upgrading you. I like that. It enhances what you can already do.
Exactly. Takes care of some of the grunt work, organizes information, offers new perspectives, freeing you up to do the deeper thinking, the creative work, the critical analysis. That's still all you.
So as we wrap up, here's something to maybe mull over. Think about your own study habits, your own workflow. How could integrating even one of these smart tools change things? Not just your grades or your output, but like your whole approach to learning stuff.
Yeah, how could it help you tackle new subjects or prepare for a future where, let's face it, working alongside AI is just normal?
Right. It's about becoming a more adaptable, more empowered learner in this new landscape. So think about it. Which of these tools we talked about today, which one might unlock your next aha moment?